Hello, good morning. Words. Why is the game not showing up? It should go up. No, we're there. Okay. It's back one day later than I planned to be. I forgot. I had shit to do on a Monday. Who has shit to do on a Monday? Apparently me. That's fine. Now why the fuck am I standing in the bush? Oh. Because this little doohickeys out here. Bro. Boom. Okay. We needed him for stuff. Yes. It is morning. My brain is so fucking slow today. Catarrhenium everywhere. I wonder if you can pull from storage. I don't know. It's going whoop. How is the tickets going? 12 coupons. Did I just drop them on the floor? I did. Oh. Having a double check. 4 days, follows. Ah, yep, no. All good, hunky-dory. Why am I struggling to speak this morning? I can have 3 days off. I've been a shithead mostly, and now I can't talk. I was talking all the fucking weekend. What did happen though? It was the Thursday. Oh no, so I streamed on the Friday, which is my birthday. And I fell asleep on the couch. And my parents called me, and they're like, no, we're going to tell you all of the things. We're going to start talking about the seafoam, well, it does appear as seafoam, but what is it actually? Fucking, I'm just going to do some decorations while my brain actually wakes up and remembers who I am and all that shit. Not seafoam, what is it? Algae bloom. In the state that I reside in, there is an issue with algae bloom at the moment, which just means algae's blooming and a lot of other things that live in the area just don't like it. Which, you know, most people don't like random fungus-y things or adjacent appearing. I have no issues with that. But it is a hot topic because the ocean is definitely stinkier when it's going. People are reporting that they feel ill and whatnot, and you know, a lot. And it is important later for this conversational device. So they're talking about it, and then it was like an hour, and we're gonna suddenly like, oh shit, I gotta go, guys. I've got like people to hang out with and stuff. So I got invited to go empty somebody's supply of wine. Which is always a fantastic thing to be offered to help with. Let us leave this section of the factory open? Maybe. Let me go get a wall panel window. But yeah, they're like, oh, the algae bloom's not down our way. It's gonna be great for our summer because everyone's gonna want to come fucking down this way. And it's like, well, that's what happens. Some years it's fucking better weather in some areas than others. Like, I don't know what you want from this. Apparently, you want something. I can't put one there because that's blocked. The crux of the matter, though, is they're just like, oh, well, we want a door here. We would really like it if people, they're kind of both excited and not excited, because there's a lot of people in their friendship group that have the Airbnbs. I know that horrible swear word of a thing. So they're kind of like, oh, it could be good for them this year, but like, oh, we really wanted to have a quiet summer. So yeah, they're complaining about that, talking about the garden and everything, and suddenly 2 hours pass and I'm about to fall asleep on the balcony and I'm told, hey, we're going down early tonight for some ice cream if you want to come with. So I've got to quickly jump through the shower, dress up, and everything. It's, oh no, I have to quickly go get ready to be social. Woe is me. Oh, that's right, I've got an elevator in here now. Eek. So yeah. Talk finished, dressed up. I need to get some stuff done on this floor. I like the idea of maybe making this like an office-esque. I don't know what I'd do in an office. But the idea is there. That's just reflection. It is just reflection. Okay. Cool, but made me think that I fucked up building? That's fine. Do reinforced up to here. Missing materials, iron plates. Well, fuck me. It also looks like shit. Maybe. That's what I start off with. Pull some of that out and... oh, hello. What's the research that I need to do to increase the chest stuff? Hello, Mr. MacGuffin. Wait, aren't I just doing that in the pockets? Yes. Nah, I need a smidge more. We'll come back to that. What do you need? Don't know what that is. Not doing any of that yet. Not doing any of that yet. Holy shit, there's a lot in there. Okay. So once we start doing that, we can start unlocking shit there, and it's actually required now. I need I need to not chew on my Mercer spheres, is what this is telling me. That's fine. We can work on not chewing on Mercer spheres. Upload speed, upload speed, upload speed. So technically the same flat return, it's just percentages going up. Good morning, Malcor. No, evening for you. Hope you're doing well. I'm kind of just sleepily rambling. It's like, I haven't streamed in 3 days. I'm committed to trying to be whatever, but like, holy shit, I could have done with more sleep today. It is so cozy outside with rain for whatever reason that I just have no energy to do anything. What I was going to do then is well, I started tidying and I was over there to do that. And then we ran out of fucking iron plates because upload is slow. But it does remind me of what we're doing, which is going to start mining the Catharinium. because it's going to give us some goodies. Probably, hopefully, please. Ah, it's for... That's what it's for. It's for the next tier of power. Oil power. Bar. Words. Yes. The ramble that I was going on was basically like we were talking... What was it? Oh, yes. Went down to the beach. And got to finally see all of this... whatchamacallit? That's not what I need. I don't need a smelter. I need a miner. And I need fucking those things. Do I have portable miners still? Probably somewhere. Yeah, got to go to the beach to finally experience all of the hellscape that is talking about how bad the algae bloom is, which is just, it's making the ocean fucking stinky. There are people who are saying that it's giving them headaches and sore throat and stuff, especially if it's like a bad day. I mean, logical, but then there's also people saying that it doesn't do anything, and it's like, it's this whole thing. But basically, like the wildest of times, like everyone's near the beach still, like they're just being like, it's just smelly beach eddy, but nobody's actually going on the beach, which is insane to me. I'm looking through these chests for the little portable miners, but I've got a feeling I have used them all and I've eaten them. No, there's 4. It's just, yeah, it was wild to like just walk along and be like, it really smells like horrible. Well, it's not like even the worst. It just smells extremely beachy, but it's not like rotting seaweed level. Like, it's not like, oh shit, nobody's fucking cleaned up here in 6 months. It's just, yeah, everyone's paranoid. The news has been going off. I don't think paranoid is the right way to say it, because that suggests that they're wrong. Everyone's fearful. Now that I say these words out loud, I feel like a lot of things have just been like, oh yes, the people, they're fearful over this for no reason. But it seems to be genuinely a good reason to be fearful of this stuff. Anyway. Did all that. Got to experience what the ocean is like right now. And I can kind of understand with all the news about the algae blooms that nobody's rocking up to the beach. And I'm like, yeah, look, might be the year that a lot of people give it a miss, at least for the start. So what is out here? Is this just flat rock? Oh no, it leads to a stinky area. Yeah, we can just build the silica stuff out here. I should probably check to see how much is getting built out, so I know what I can work with. Uh, 120, so not heaps. Let's put the platforms out again. I'm suddenly... I had just probably too much drink this weekend. I'm like remembering that we finished the oil processing. Well, finished, quote unquote. The stuff going in chests and the fuel is going into a tank, I believe, but like still gonna end up back the fuck up because I'm not using the fuel for much yet. Which is why I'm kind of liking that I'm going to be shipping everything back here by truck. Hopefully, that will munch up the fuel. But anyway, I'm getting distracted from the story that I was telling. So, we walked along the beach, whatever, and then we're like, yeah, we should go attend this party. We did. We had to just drive down the road a bit, so I got there first. Rocked up, got a quick tour of the place because I'd never been there before. And mate's like, yeah, like just talking, whatever. And then the guys I was hanging out with rock up and like, yeah, whatever. That continues, and then somebody comes in and goes, hey, Way. Happy birthday. Well, they didn't even say, hey, Way. They just said, hey, everybody. Happy birthday. Lovely of them. Always wish a happy birthday. I say thanks, and so does the host. And we kind of just look at each other. And I put on my biggest shit-eating grin because I know he's forgotten it's my birthday because his birthday is close to mine and he was just thinking about his. And that is fine. Be selfish about your days. But yeah, it was just that moment of two people thinking of the same thing, like being a shit-ass about that. But like, I had a legitimate reason to be a shit-ass. It was great. So, gotta pull that stunt a few times that night. Which also ended with his partner messaging me that night, because I'm obviously friends with her, but partner is the best way to describe in the situation. Be like, why didn't you tell us? Like, I would have made some cake too for you. Oh, I feel so bad. I'm like, no, don't worry about it. I've genuinely just been a shithead. Not like, well, not being a shithead, just be like, it doesn't bother me. Like, I don't need the full, I'm happy, like, oh, we're all hanging out and shit. I don't need the full, like, oh, it's my birthday. Fucking praise me. Tell the world all about me. But I also move this because it's kind of in the way. That's a later job. When I come in here with the next set of gizmos that need to go in. Wait, this is a control panel? Fucking hell, I had a control panel this whole time and I never saw it. But yes, did the whole shit-eating thing. And what else happened that night? There was just a lot of drinking and wine and chatting. We played a game called Secret Hitler, if anyone is familiar. Constructor, let's see what I need to build. With... Quick wire is just that, so I need to smelt first. So, smelt. Yeah, Catarinium. You played a bunch before the pandemic. It's fucking good, eh? We definitely had a lot of yelling at each other. And there was a brief moment, 45, hang on, 45. About 3. Wait, I can crank things faster. What am I doing? We had a lot of I do like Secret Hitler once everyone around the table gets going with it and it's like gets into it. I did vote Hitler as the glorious leader at one point, but we don't worry about that. Did make a cracker of a joke though. So for those who are uninitiated, the two parties in Australia that kind of get elected is you've got Labor, who is the seen as the left-leaning party, and then you've got the Liberals, which, unlike other countries, is the right-leaning party. So, like, often if you hear about the Liberal or the Labours in Australia, just think Liberals backwards here. Like most things in Australia, it's a little bit backwards. Anyway, I'm just off finding slugs. So, like, I was talking to a dude who works for the government. I was like, oh, would you rather be a fascist or work for the Liberals? And he's like, what's the difference? Yeah, a few rounds of hit Secret Hitler. And then one of the highlights of the night was we had... They invited one of their friends who was backpacking from Canada down. Which is lovely. New people to meet. Always good. Someone did ask her at the start of the night, which I don't know... Whatever, they were like, who's got the strongest accent at the table? And more often than I was like thinking, it's probably going to be me and whatever. And our friend from across the border, oh god, the way they say across the border, she's from Victoria. It's not like that border. She rocks up and she's got a much heavier accent in a different direction. And there's like a point during Secret Hitler, she was like, she went, no, during it, and everyone went, oh, no, Cleo, and like hit her with that shit, and it's like, yep, she's on the fucking accents thing. So yes, the fucking oh no, Cleo is real. It will come out for some poor people's accents. It is lower East Coast accent, gets it fucking nailed. No, like like me putting it on is what she actually sounded like, so that it was beautiful. It was a work of art. I'm glad that somebody got a backpack all the way to... Oh, we're on normal ones, so I gotta actually aim now. Okay, you're dead. Oh no is real. You cannot stop it. You can only run from it. And some days I'll be like, oh god, that's horrible, it's real. But then there's a moment like that where everyone's sitting around the table giggling. It's beautiful. What? Hang on. That's not a fucking hitbox. Oh god, you spit a lot. Fucking quick time over here, Jesus. Are you dead, buddy? Yeah. Give me that sphere. Look deep into the eye hole.
Our instruments echo in the deep. Do they not plug the shallow threads?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Crescendo, the effigy found the key. Sing more.
I was not created for artistic purposes. I am incapable of singing.
You sing.
Noted.
Oh my god, the fucking weird rocks and the robot lady are flirting. In front of everyone. Oh, and I've clipped through the ground. You seem intimidating with the amount that you shoot, but you can't aim for shit. Anyway. Then I was like, well, it is time to shuffle off home after Secret Hitler. I'm trying to think what, if anything major happened in Secret Hitler. It was mostly just like lots of, I feel like the usual, like just, oh, you're Hitler, no, you're Hitler, and then killing off whoever's sitting next to you and whatnot. Why can't I grab this slug? I don't want to have to crawl off the... I'm going to have to build a thing to... Nah, I can't do that. That's annoying. Alright. Ladder. Yeah, overall, that was the birthday. It was hanging out on stream and doing the drinkies. Can I just zoop up? Yes. This is fucking so much effort just to get this fucking slug. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Right, any more slugs around? I like that I could see it before the fucking meter picked it up. The one on top of this? Maybe. I don't have the lift. Maybe? Come on, let me do the hand grab ledge. Whatever. Yeah, after that it was like just a couple days of like the weather's nice. And by nice I mean it's fucking cold and I don't want to go anywhere or do anything. I'm just going to rest up. I said I probably wouldn't stream on the weekend, so I'm going to use it as an excuse to just be extra lazy. I did do some editing and stuff. I have realized that trying to do the entire repo collab, just raw dogging it as like one of my first projects, terrible idea. I need to practice. So I am. I have started making shorts, or I should say singular at the moment, of the incident where I made myself a fucking black hole in this game. I was working on that and I've like, I don't know, I think it's probably a good idea because it's giving me time to get used to what the editing of like shit is in there. Where the fuck are you guys going? You actually coming for me or just fucking around? Bye. That's going alright. Apart from that, didn't get much fucking productivity stuff done. The fucking website that I'm supposed to report my job applications to is down and all sorts, so didn't do any of that. And then yeah, I was supposed to do streaming on Mondays when I said I'd be back, and that didn't fucking happen. Because I had duties. Okay, I had to go drop my car off. And then walk home. Oh, is that nest bigger? They like spit 6 little bastards. I don't have my wacky stick.
Look through the window and notice the thread.
Where's my wacky stick? There's my wacky stick. Thank you. Yeah, overall, very chill birthday. I'm thankful for that. I got like a friend who did a fucking paid for everyone. I'm leaving. Oh, no more law? Okay, man. I had a friend who did like the I'm going to pay for everyone's lunch on her birthday and invited 40 odd people. And that just felt much. Like, oh, my pocket's full. They are full. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Not mining that, so it's probably a good idea to have that on hand. Yeah, sorry, distracted. She did the full, like, here's everyone come here, it's an all-you-can-eat lunch, and I've paid for it all. Like, she fucking has she owns a Specsavers store, which is ridiculous for me to think about, but, like, it also has been a couple of times handy for me to get glasses and whatnot. So, like, she can just do that, which is nuts, but, like, also, I was overwhelmed at that a little bit. It was like, oh shit, do I have to, like, it wasn't even my birthday. I've got no obligation to do shit apart from, like, rock up and be nice. But, like, there's just something about, like, oh, there's a lot of people and paid for and so whatever, and, like, gotta be presentable and all, oh. I don't know. I could just be a fucking freak. That is also a valid thing that could be going on here. Oh, fuck off. I almost pinned that. Where's Ben? Suspicious user, ban evasion, monitoring. I feel like... Well, actually, I was about to be like, I feel like if you're monitoring this guy, and guys like this, and they're clearly doing that shit, it's sure you banned, but, like, there's probably a good chance that they are just banning shitloads of people that we don't see day to day. We're just complaining about the very few that slip through. So who knows? Speaking of slipping through, fucking Windows. I know that there's a lot of banter talked about how the task manager... Oh, why am I fighting? I'm low health and we're a little bit of ways from home. A lot of banter talking about how the... What is it exactly? Yeah, the task manager wouldn't close. It would instead boot another instance of itself, but in the background so you didn't see it. And you had to force close task manager through task manager to kill it. Like, that's fucking hilarious. I would bully them for that all the time, but also I will say I'm pretty sure that was in a... I don't know if they call it snapshot or whatever, but, like, their preview builds, like, it wasn't a main build that everyone got access to. It was a, oh, you're actively clicking here to get an early build and you got this. Fucking hilarious. You're, like, everyone's like, oh, where's the QA? It's like, you've signed up to be QA, guys, come on. But one thing that was confirmed this morning that I saw was that the update and shutdown process was actually, has been confirmed to restart. And I've seen bits of people in the past like being like, oh, look, it makes sense that it has to turn back on because it's confirming that the last step of the process is completed because it needs to turn on to finish the updates. There's probably code written in there that's like, you have to finish this full cycle, otherwise it's going to be trouble times. Like, what if you have a power outage and your computer doesn't boot properly the next time? The update's cooked and whatnot. So it makes sense that it will restart. But there is just no, okay, well, let's actually shut the fuck down process. And that all got confirmed today. And everyone's like, haha, fucking Windows. But yeah, God. Windows 11. What a heaping pile of trash that is compared to where 10 was finished. I know that they're trying to jam the Copilot in there because there's definitely not a bubble, definitely don't need to try and get the numbers in some corpo exec's room up or something to... Like, we know the guess. It's just, I wish some more time was spent alongside, I guess, trying to force us to deep throat the Copilot, that we also got some bonuses with it. They're like, yes, you deep throat the Copilot, but we've made the start button really fucking optimized now. It's quick, it's sexy, it does the thing that you're wanting it to do. Oh, okay. So, dump that hit button.
Milestone reached. Avoid the embarrassment of placing liquids in your pockets only for them to spread across your suit. Package and unpackage them with the packager. Packaging fluids allows them to be transported in your inventory, on conveyor belts, and by vehicles. For increased, non-pocket related fluid storage, you can now use the industrial fluid buffer.
Buffer? I hardly know him. But I will say, because we found that super S, and the fact that we've got a lot of computers in our pockets. I don't think we've got enough computers in our pockets just yet. Bugger. If we found more computers, we could maybe build the augmenter, but like, I do realize that if we built that, it's probably not going to do shit for us because... Yeah, I have a hard drive. Sorry, brain loading. We'll get there. Don't worry. Any second now. The dial-up is almost done. Fucking hell. Sometimes my brain is my biggest enemy. And by biggest enemy, it just doesn't want to work. I do know a lot of it is to do with the fault of me first thing in the mornings. But a lot of it is just me wanting to keep on top of being able to get up early. Holy shit balls. 1, 2, 3, 4 inputs. Well, I mean, that's where we're going to start getting the recipes for what we need to start building, I guess. But, wild. Okay, so we're gonna have a little bit of a crisis over the fact that there's gonna be 3 to 4 inputs for components in the next set of things. And we're gonna ignore that crisis, build our sluggy things, and go see what. Wait, it's not even here? Oh, it's in this one. We're gonna build a little factory for building this shit. That's right. Ding, ding, ding. Oh yeah, I've got this warning here that I haven't been checking this entire fucking time. Is it because the tractor's full, or is it out of fuel? Because one's annoying, one's hilarious. Hey, buddy. Oh yeah, and fucking creatures just keep respawning. poop. Good morning, Raf. Hey! Don't fuck with my car. Good morning, referee. How are we? It does look like it's because you're fuel, but you also are out of fuel. There we go. He's doing his best. Yeah, I gotta go get some more fuel and then we get going. Yes, Raf, did you see that they have confirmed that Windows was in fact been a little bit poopy, and when you hit update and shut down, it does not in fact shut down. It just restarts. There is no choice. Like, there's not even a function to actually... If it needs to boot up to finish the update, it will just boot up and there's nothing you can do about it. Where are we? Walls, basic wall. Zoop. That's so dumb. Like, I knew it was like some sort of a thing, because there are some updates that need to actually, you know, have an update. That's fine. But they like have an update, reboot to finish the update, because like it could be like at a critical point where it's like half done. If you kill it, it's fucked. It's broken. You've broken something. You feel bad. But like genuinely not having just that last step to be like, if reboot, if update flag and boot flag, and they probably click shutdown. Just shut the fuck down. Big company got small brain PP. Yeah, but this has been like a thing since Windows 10 that they've been doing this. So it's really small PP. We need these. And plastic. What have I gotten? Motor. Do. Yeah, just send a shutdown. Like, it's not hard to do. I can see why it needs to reboot, but I feel like it's like, do they genuinely have no memory? But like, they should have some memory, like the ability to store the memory, because it's obviously going there's an update. I don't know. I just don't know. It hurts. But I keep getting distracted from actually doing, which was going to be working over there. That's right, we're getting the fucking gold. Oh my god, I'm hella distracted, not getting shit done. Oh, you bastard. Ding, 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 ding. Fuck, I hate Windows. I was thinking this morning though, because I saw the whole shutdown thing and it was confirmed, like, they've finally confirmed it. This has me raging. We need to fix this, and I need to get out of Windows. How do I get out of Windows? And then it was immediately like, but there's so many things that just aren't quite supported. I have to be like limping through Windows and having things on a thing. And my hard drive's already full. I think that's the main thing of it, is because my hard drive is full, I don't have the space to do shit. Like, I can't dual boot because I will not have that extra hard today. The idea of switching? Yeah, I'm kind of like halfway to doing it purely because I want to get off Windows as much as I can to just like do day-to-day stuff. But then there's like so many things that I'd want to use that's not on there. Like fucking, you want to edit videos? Well, better hope your fucking video editor runs off that. And by the time I look at it, I'm like, I'm stuck on Windows. Power understand should now be all sorted for day one of moving it. Fuck yeah. I like day one stuff. I think, like, it's been a while since I moved. I think I got it all in one and had pizza arrive Wait, no, I'm not sure, because that was the time that I moved out of a share house, and I was very slow moving out, so I'm not sure if I had everything set up on time, or if I just bit the bullet and was like, it's not set up, it's fine. Went to reinstall Windows the other day, and didn't have enough space to do a reinstall, because it needed to download first. That's why you... Okay, 300 per minute. Yeah, calculator. 300 divided by 45. 6.666666. Okay. So we build 7 smelters. And just accept that one at the end is going to limp a bit. That's fine. I can deal with that. Wait, I have a smelting thing, don't I? Probably. Yeah, the one time that I've organized it, I had, and this was a while ago now that I'm thinking about it. This was like there's a company that was like, we will do it for you. The fucking agent told us you're moving. We will set everything up and do all that lovely jazz and store excess power, harness and good sections. Ooh, a battery. And then it was like, oh, sick. And then I think not even 6 months later, my mate was like, hey, it's tax time. You should do the thing where you like look to see who's got the best internet. But not best internet. Best fucking... Oh, that does remind me of something else I was doing. Best... Anyway. Should go... Before I get distracted and start waffling on about another thing, because that's how we waffle. What did I say? 6. 7. Okay, so we build 4 and then kill 1 off the second one. Found out that, like, yeah, within 6 months that I had got an outrageously horrible deal with it, and everyone's just basically like, yeah, no, go get a new fucking provider and all this shit. So, you know, just make sure you do the moral of the story is every fucking year you have to go check to see if you're not getting your ass eaten by the electrical company. It's fairly common. I don't know if that's common for everywhere else, but in Australia, it's fairly common that you have to, every tax season, you have to go through everything and be like, am I getting ripped off? So all your insurances, what else? All your power, your gas. Internet, not so much. It's kind of a bit harder with internet because you've also got to follow up with, like, are they good? The internet you don't really jump around with too much, but like your electricity, gas, they're like a half-second switch. You go to the company and the other company's like, yep, you want to come with us? We'll do it all for you, and just you'll probably have an earlier bill and it's switched and it's done. So like very much recommend anyone who is living in Oz to always do that. As fucking annoying as it is. Alright, so that's going to come in. I'm up for a role at a company that does power and internet, so I signed up with them. Lol. They should give you discounts, because like I've looked for a few places like that, and they were like, yeah, you'll get discounts with stuff like that, and then I didn't get them, like, you motherfuckers. So yeah, hopefully you get in and get discounts, is the moral of that story. What were we waffling on about before that? Talking about power. Oh, plans. So, obviously, jobless, don't have anything to do, but it's also a good idea to work out every little bit of money that you can save. Oh yeah, how much output does these belts actually do? I should have a look at that. This for? Don't know. Yeah. It was 480. I was like looking through all my phone plan stuff, and because I'm like, I'm pretty sure my phone's paid off sometime this year, and I was right. It's in December. My phone is paid off, and I'm like, okay, sweet. And I was like, okay, so phone and watch is paid off. I'm probably gonna turn my watch off when that ticks around, because I found like I've got like it's an extra $10 a month, and the watch has the capability to do calls and shit on its own. Well, not calls, but like receive notifications. Like, I think that's helped me once. And it was when I was out at the beach and when everything was flat, and like and by helped, it's like I could have maybe paid for something, but like the only reason I needed it was because I'd also broken my bank card. Like it was an extremely niche situation. It was out of pure laziness that fucked me. So yeah, I'm gonna cancel that. And then I was like looking, oh, why don't I just switch to prepaid? Because like my phone's like always on Wi-Fi. They fucking ruined prepaid as well. I think I'd save like maybe $10. Because prepaid is like, oh, everything still fucking expires in 28 days. Yeah, forget the role, but it was regardless, we have good night plans, so Monday, Friday's free power. Ah, you guys get free power shit? I saw, because like I've been quite conscious of electricity over the last couple of years, and like there's all these things like because you can get different deals here where it's like different times of the days, different charge, or you can get flat rates, and all different companies do different stuff. I saw this morning that Australia is looking at a free power plan for 3 hours a day or something, and I would froth at the cash if we actually had that. Like, not like Australia's looking at their plan, like it has been mandated that companies have to do it, which would be really, it would really make me go, hopefully, like, not at a redonkulous time, because it'd be nice to have it at a time where you could actually fucking use a dryer and not annoy everyone. Alright, so we're going up a level out to start the work out here, but that should do all the smelting. Let's actually start wiring shit up. I should probably do that. Can I hook up to, where are you guys? Come on. You mean invalid aim? I can see that. 9 PM to midnight though. That's insane good. Like, I'm just thinking about that as a time slot. That's insanely good. Range phone plan for some reason. Yeah. Yeah, I was looking at, and I think for the plan, if I'm not paying off a phone, it's going to be like $55 a month. And then for prepaid, it's going to be $45 a month. But they list a month as 28 days. Which tastes fucky. Power. I have 50 gigabyte carryover. I don't have any carryover currently. What a wild concept. Only 1 out of 12 months. Yeah, but that's... It is common, it just sucks. So it's kind of like, okay, I can save $10 a month, but only on the month of February. On every other month, it's a little bit quirky on how much I might save. I feel like, because it's what? 3 days at most more? It should still be technically saving, but like, it's such a kick in the teeth to see that. I don't know. I'm going to look into it a bit more because there was plans that like last a whole year. And it's data calls and stuff, so I might switch to one of those. I just need to spend a fair bit of time because I feel like I remember the prepaid plans back in the day were very nice. There was one that I got that had everything carried over as long as you topped it up before it expired. So like I had... Like I think it was like running out of data, but all my texts and calls was adding up. But now texts and calls are infinite, so like whatever. Realistically, I just need the lowest plan possible because I am connected to Wi-Fi so much right now. In the worst case that I'm not, like, I don't know if I'll need my phone out in the wild. Fucking hell. Let's bring... this bad boy out here and power you. Yeah, it's. I know they've done it because it's like, oh well, if we just did it on 28 days, it's just quote unquote simple because it lines up with something or other and all that shit. It's like, oh, fuck off. It makes it feel like a scam. Plus, I also feel like I need to change the provider I'm with because I don't know if saying names of providers on Twitch is bad, but like you can Google it and work out which one it is. It is a provider that in the last 3 years has broken to the point where 000, which is the Australian equivalent to 911, was broken in that area for that provider. So if you were with this company and you had an emergency, you couldn't call for an ambulance because the fucking things were down. Like they're supposed to have like 2 levels of systems, like your average one, which is like if it breaks, yep, it's an outage. And I will say, I think a lot of it was rural-esque areas. It's not like the middle of the city lost 000, but that doesn't make it any better, honestly. It makes it only a smidge better because it's less people affected, but people have died because, unfortunately. And people have probably gotten worse off and all this shit. And it's like, this is this... And it's also extra spicy. To anyone who followed any of the COVID shenanigans, I've said the C word, ooh, and it's not cunt. Ooh, I've said both of them, ooh. Anyone who followed the COVID shenanigans might know about that there was a cruise ship in Australia that basically brought most of COVID, like rats with the plague from the British. Andy, welcome to the stream for the first time. I'm just rambling and talking. Is this actually working? Yes. It's because it's manifold. It fills up close. But yes, the freaking... Oh god, I'm going to break my legs. Ow. The lady who let that cruise ship in became someone big in the company of that phone plan. So I'm like, oh, I was tempted to leave that as well. Just for the sake of morality. Okay, so we've got that. And I wanted to build quick wire, and I have not checked to see what this output's looking like. What a pelican I am. So 15 per minute by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, not really 15, but near enough. 15 by 7. 105. And we were building the wire, I believe? What I needed from this? Let me double check. Yes, the quick wire. Requires 12 per minute. So divide that by 12. So we need about 9. And I think I got them in stacks of 4. So we should be able to fit a fair whack of these. Let's put this over this side so I can actually see what I'm doing a bit better. But yeah, I will be going on a break shortly because I have run out of coffee. My bones ache. I also need to pat my cat. I still haven't set up my fucking cat cam yet. It all works. I've got a button for it. And once again, I was like, oh, she was like kind of snuggly and whatnot beforehand. Posture check. Thank you. I should probably. I have adjusted my chair recently to try and sit better, and it hasn't worked because my monitor's not quite sitting in the right spot, so I kind of slouched to look at it. And yes, I guess I can hydrate. Hit me with all the things before I leave. I think there's this one that I need. Yes. What did I say? 9? There we go. So that's 8, and then I'll manually build the other one. I hydrate when you do too. It's making my life better to remind you to remind me. You don't do it that often though. You make it sound like you're sitting here being like, oh, I'm going to smack that hydrate button. But I swear you've done it like maybe every other stream at best. Okay. What? Hang on. That's on that side, so we want to get the mirrored one. And then I'll place one more. Hang on. Divide by 12. Yes, so it was 9. Cool. We're going to have the outputs for these sitting near each other. And then merge them at the end. Because I found that if I clip these over like this, they won't interact with each other. I feel like I do it once a stream, maybe. You definitely do not. I will call you out on that. But on that note, I am going to go on a quick break. The thing is telling me to go on a break, so I will be back in 2 shakes once I've made a coffee. So everyone else go stretch as well. Yeah, I'm back. No, we're not finishing yet. Yes, I can see the ad break's got a few more seconds, but I am keen to climb a fucking thing and keep building and whatnot. This song is a banger. All songs are bangers. Banger. I hardly know her. Wait, have I... No, I have not done it backwards. Come on. You lined up with that one. And you lined up with that one. You look good. Yes. Beautiful. I just leave it as 4 and crank one up for the sake of making everything look mirrored. Yes. So we're making quick wire in here. Fucking all the dance emotes. Oh, that's right. Raph got a fucking sub, so he gets to groove along with some emotes and whatnot. I should have a look to see if there's some different foundations and stuff I can use to make this place look a little bit different. What are we talking about? Yes, you can use a little Susie emote. And be like, ooh, it's a little creature. Look at her. Pardon me. Welcome back. Thank you. I like how this card's been here the whole time, but I've just never bought it. Oh my god, I can get myself trophies? Adequate pioneering statue. You shouldn't have. I'm adequate. Ooh, we could get grip metal foundation. We can get concrete and asphalt. Let's buy all.
All fixed vetted materials are tested for toxins, hallucinogens, and other biologically adverse effects. Pioneers are advised not to immerse themselves in these materials, and not to lick, eat, breathe in, or otherwise consume them.
Don't lick the concrete, Raph. Because that's what it's telling you. Don't fucking lick the concrete. Oh! Yes. I think we were bitching about phone plans before. Just being like, oh. It's so... I don't know. It feels like a scam to have to pay $50 a month to have the device still work. It's the original subscription and everything's based off it, and they're also cranking their hog on their own subscription to make it hoggier. Hang on. So you need a merger. and then a splitter. Because I need to take all of these together. Oh shit, I didn't check what the output is. 60 per minute. 1, 2, oh god. 60 times 8. Is this going to fit all in one's belt? Yeah, just. I can tell you for now that I don't need the fucking slug on here. So all of this should fit on one's belt's worth of speed. But I may need to upgrade the little bits in the middle to actually allow that. And what is Mark 1's output? 60. Okay, that's fine. I'm trying to think. Because, like, I feel like... I'm wondering if there is a way. Because, like, if you didn't need a phone number, you could get off the subscription and it'd be fine. But I think that's the real crux of the matter is if you need a phone number, tough shit. Deal with it. And I'm trying to think, how often do I use my phone number? And it's just for finding jobs at the moment. Like... And texting my grandma and calls from my parents. I could get calls from my parents done on the internet, that's fine. But how would you... How would you go about, like, trying to get a job without a phone number? Like, would you be like, hey, I don't have a phone number, please Skype me? Add me on Google Circles. Again, what's another oldie? Why do you not like that? Like, that looks pretty straight. Why did you not like that? MSN, TeamSpeak. Oh, job ads over TeamSpeak. I feel like that's been done. That's for, like, video editors and stuff. I feel like a job ad on Skype is probably... Or MSN. Or... Just a little bit spicy. So we want to split these off to go into the... I've put my orbs away. Need to go get my orbs. I found so much difficulty with not having an actual address. Yeah, I suppose. Because there'd be a lot of places that'd be like, what's your address? Just like on a job ad in general. Because I was thinking like, oh, you could probably get away with like just getting a PO box. But you couldn't really put a PO box. There's probably a lot of things that's just like, I'm doing a bit of an in-between thing in my life at the moment. I'm going to do whatever. Oh god, that would be so annoying, because like the more I'm thinking about it, it's like, oh, you could just quickly like, oh, I'll put the place of my current place that I'm house sitting as a thing, but then what if they like sign you up for mail and then suddenly that place that you house sat for mail for like, house sat for all of like 6 weeks or something, starts getting spam mail but it's in your name and they're just gonna think you're fucking weird. I have an appointment with the bank this hour and I need to bring proof of address and I don't have one. I feel like... I'm just like thinking, being like... They'd have to have something, right? Like, they're not just going to be like, oh, you don't have an address, eat shit. You have the tenancy agreement this Friday? Okay, should be fine. But, like, I'm just thinking, like, okay, like, obviously house sitting and you're trying to sort out something. And you're between addresses because of it. Or you've just moved into the country. Or, like, all this shit that can happen. Wait, why don't I just get rid of one of these? instead of doing that. That's going to be much nicer. Wait, hang on. Needs 1, 2, 3. That's not going to work. I'm a fool. Like, could we do this? It needs 4 inputs to work. And there's only 3 inputs on one, so no, it needs to be divided up. Not to be too political. Yeah, that's what I was just thinking about it. Yeah, what happens to the homeless? Like, oh, sorry, sir, you need a proof of address. It's like, I don't have an address. I'm homeless. What do I do? Oh, well, this is awkward. Like, I get that it's probably going to be more complicated than that, because it's like, oh, you're homeless, so you can't get this place. But it's not like... I feel like if you're homeless, your starting point's also going to be a fair bit rougher. So I don't know. They can't... Oh, yeah, I suppose because rent... I feel like there would be some systems in place to help you, but you'd have to know how to get to those systems, and then that's its own fucking mess. Right, so that should be fine for the depot. Then... just need to hook all this up. That is wild to think about though, being like, oh yeah, like what are you gonna do? Fucking not have an address? Wait. Oh, I have to fucking come back afterwards and swatch them? That seems annoying. Oh, and it also costs ingredients to do this. Damn. Yeah, I do feel like there is that point where if you fall off the bandwagon, for lack of a better term, it gets harder and harder to get back on. But also, in some instances, you're probably going to need assistance, so I don't know. It is an interesting thing to think about. Be like, how fucked are you if you're... Ah, I painted the wrong thing. Oh god, these cost steel to do? Damn. But, yeah, at least you got most of your shit were running, Raph, and you're almost back into it and whatnot. Okay. I will say though, there is a big part of me that there's like two parts of me. One's being like, I need to get a job. The faster I get a job, the faster I start fixing my shit. Like, I've obviously gone on Sendlink and I think I've been using the term hemorrhaged the issues a bit. Like, well, not hemorrhaged, but like delayed any problems that I'm going to realistically run into for a bit. Like with money and whatnot, and like my bank account's eating shit and having to pull from all sorts of stuff to just keep going. Like that's somewhat fixed with Sendlink now. Do I go one more high? I think so. But like, there's also a part of me that's like, I don't actually know if I want to work anymore. How do I just not work? Can I be a bum on society? Please. Like, I don't know. I feel like I've hit that part of being out of work so long that's like, I could just be a house bitch and all sorts. Or I could just be a man who feeds the ducks. When can I retire again? Like, that is not probably healthy for me to think. But it's just kind of like, I don't know. I just don't know if I'm keen to get back to it. I'll be good soon, I hope. Yeah, you'll be onto it. You'll be a fucking little wage slave once again. Shit, I'm gonna need the foundations out. Why does everything get... Why does it feel like things are getting more expensive in this game, but it's probably not? Oh my god, inflation. Is that a thing? Where are we going? Put that up there till it hits. Yep. Everything wakes up a little bit as I pipe this across. We want to go straight. Do I? I think what we'll do is go, oh shit, I've missed this spot. And go for 9. And missed again. And suddenly break my fucking hotbar. I wish... I wonder if there is a way to save the hotbar. Where friggin... Oh mate, TwitchNut will appear and be like, yes, there is a way to save your hotbar. You are a fool. And have been a fool this entire time. Alright. Yeah, I do hope you get your job and you get back into being a productive member of society. And I hope that I either get a job or work out how to be a non-productive member of society. It feels toxic to say, but like, I don't know. I feel like everyone has that point of their life where it's like, do I have the energy? Right. Why? Are you not Catarinium? You are Catarinium. What? Oh, you don't have power. I was like, why is this thing that I've built just not working? Because I haven't told it to work yet. There we go. Okay, it all seems to be flowing quite well. Oh, look at it go. Boom. Okay, so we have the little twisty wires. I don't believe I have need for them to be doing anything more than that just yet. So, I'll put on a door. Wall. What door? I do feel like I really... I have this weird thing of like, I'm going to build stuff that's going to look aesthetic and then never finish it off. So there's all these half buildings that still are somewhat aesthetic, but not really what I should be doing. Anyway, the reason we built that was if we go to power, fuel power generator, I needed to build these. What do you need in? You need just fuel? Wait, do you not need water? No way. Actually? I have to look this up. If it is just fuel, that's... Fuel power generator satisfactory. It just burns the fuel. that mean that this runs like a fucking... Oh, it does. I just did see it. It has the engine bits on the start. So this is just like a fucking... This is like an actual generator, like the car generator. It doesn't use water. You just use explosions to turn the thing instead of steam. Oh my god, I don't need water. Happy days. So what that means is we can go over to the fucking place we built way yonder and just add generators to the side of it, and that's burning the fuel. Holy shit, that got a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Whee! Oh my god, there's our little oil rig. So how do I maybe want to build this thing? Because if I don't need the water... Just got attacked by a fat fly. A fly with that gyat? Am I flying or am I falling with style? The answer is falling with style. So what this means. 1, I can start sending these out. 2, I can package this up. But then I can also burn the excess off in generators. So the more plastic and stuff that I make for stuff, the more power I should just have naturally. The only problem is I need to have plastic and stuff constantly going. Which is what the sink's going to be good for, I guess? What I think I'll do, because I'm trying to think how like I could work this, I will call this finished, and I'll just put little walls up. And then I'll build a separate guy for dealing with power, because what I think is going to happen, I think this is going to be the road that leads out. Let's put side along the whole way. Yeah, this is going to be the road that leads out. And then for the power generator, I will have that on a separate oil rig, which I will have a path to with these things, because that sounds aesthetic. Yeah. But do I just start another rig and go, fuck it, it's over here? Oh, there's a crash site over there. First, let's work out what packaging requires. I think that was... Oh no, straight up, it's called a packager. How do you work? We want packaged fuel. And it needs empty fucking canisters. How do I make an empty canister? Is it constructor? Empty canister with plastic. Oh! So we could make empty canisters here. Oh, does it use up the empty canister? Like, am I just gonna have pockets full of empty canisters? Okay. What we're gonna do then? Gonna change. Oh, is that just gonna float? I guess so. We're gonna go build. This is a T-junction instead. And we're going to make the packaging facility over this side. What I can do is pipe this down, put that under, and make it come up here. And we'll do packaging here. We need to build the packages. to then pump it onto trucks, because we're going to want to bring this fuel around for not only myself to jetpack around and stuff, but for keeping the trucks running. So, don't know how much we're going to need, but we're just going to kind of wing, because this is we're going to want this to run not all the time, but when it runs, we're going to want a lot made. Hang on, am I going to be able to chainsaw you? I don't have the chainsaw on my hands. I can stand on it. Nice. That's interesting to know that you can just stand on the thing and chainsaw for 20 feet. Which does remind me of a story. And this is like part of influence for what my character is, but I used to be a firefighter at one point. Not like a professional sit around the thing and be like, oh yes, he's my Dalmatian and all that shit. It was just volunteer because I lived out in the sticks and there's no paid firefighting. It's just everyone does it because it's a good thing to do because no one else is going to do it. And there's no nice way to put this. My crew was a bit of a shitbox crew. Like we were a little bit of a bunch of dropkicks. We had all sorts of fires that we went to and whatnot, but there's one thing that's always stuck to my head. There was one day we were out fighting. It was a forest fire. So you don't go into there. You usually just kind of skirt around till like it's mostly done. Then you mop up whatever, all the stumps and shit that are burning and whatnot. This often involves also cutting some stuff up so it burns quicker and whatnot. So there's like often guys with chainsaws going around cutting stuff up and cutting down and whatever. There was a guy in his infinite wisdom found a big old log that was on fire. Massive log. And he's like, oh, I gotta put this out. So he steps on the log, foot either side, and is squirting the hose directly between his legs, putting the fire out. Like, we're given heavy duty boots, so you can technically stand on fire and stuff for a bit, and it's fine. It's like, whatever. But yeah, no, he was just straight up like, he basically recreated himself just pissing on the log with a high-powered hose. And that's like one of the things that's just stuck with me forever. It's like, oh, volunteer firefighting. You're all like, whenever like people like talking about, oh, that's pretty impressive, like that you did that. Like my thought is just like, it's genuinely just a bunch of dudes. Like we are actively like in the thick of it doing like dangerous shit or whatever, but it's also just a bunch of dudes being dumb shits. Started watching an hour ago, got an on-call request, now I'm back for each time. Damn. Oh yeah, it's a public holiday for you. And you're getting on-call requests? Fucking hope they're giving you the big bucks. And not for selfish reasons of you give me the big bucks and become my... I like how... every time I hear like one of my mates is getting a promotion at the moment, it's like, oh, you're getting the big bucks? You want to be my sugar daddy? Like, that's where I was going with this immediately. Am I just a whore? You know, that answer that question. Right, so I'm thinking we do 4 packages, which should fit in this nicely. Yes. And I also saw Hates a Living, been a whore. Yeah, it's one of the first livings. Also, I hope Battlefield's good. Feel free to let me know what the bots are like. Because it is public holiday, so bots might not be too bad. But I have found in the mornings that it's a bit rough with bots and whatnot. It's actually getting worse with the playlist backfilling with bots. And I've seen more and more people complain about it. Is like, so for those who are unaware, a lot of the older Battlefield games had server browsers, so there's like whatchamacallit, like the owner of the video game, whoever it is at the time, DICE, whatever, would host like the official servers, and then people could buy their own servers and host that shit. And like there was a server browser that you just click through and went, yep, this is the one that I want to be on and whatnot. And there is I'm getting to that. Don't you fucking interrupt. And feel free to correct me if anything that I am on get wrong though as I go, because I haven't looked at this browser section that they've got in this bit. Yeah, we're getting ahead. So like the whole thing is like, oh well, the new version, instead of having just like this big old list that you can scroll through that you can see ping and connection for and what map it is and numbers and stuff, which is really nice by the way. I miss being able to do that. Instead it's like, oh, you just got to queue for shit and hope that it's nice. And like it will automatically match you, and after every match it also splits up the server. Like you're not guaranteed to be playing with the same guys every round. Like it's straight up matchmaking every second. There is nothing you can do. Good day, sir. You will like this and whatnot. So, I miss that. That's not even like a thing that I can debate. Purely because like it would also make things a bit easier. Because like the other day I was trying to play with Bucking, and he's an American, and it's like, oh well, we probably should play on the American server because Australia's dead right now, and I'll be nice and let you have the nice ping. Like just shit like that. So you can't really do that with the new browser because it is just, I want to play Conquest, I want to do this, which also leads to some issues in a bit. But the thing that is annoying me personally at the moment is, yeah, you can't do that, and because of that, you can't really go, oh, well, I want to play some, I don't really care what mode it is, I'll go play whatever's busy. There's no way to tell what's busy, so you can't like go like, oh, well, I'd like to play Conquest. The Conquest is thing, so I'll go play Breakthrough. There's full servers. You don't fucking know. You just have to jump in and go, oh, it's kind of full, I've queued in, I guess it's not full enough, I will go somewhere else. And like you keep having to just join games until like you start finding ones that are a little bit full. Community servers are also, I haven't gotten there, but yeah, it's like, it's this whole thing. It's a bit of a mess. I'm gonna get rid of this pillar because it's in my way. Build a new one. So it's quite rough with that at the moment, which I wish it wasn't, but it is. So matchmaking sucks if it's not populated enough because you'll get bots and bot fill and whatnot, and you can't keep sucking and going and whatever with your crew. Like the only people that you can be consistent with is if people have joined your party or you keep saying, yes, I want to keep playing with my squad. And everyone in your squad also clicks that button. Because if they don't, tough shit. Where's the other fucking one? I've lost it. Oh, it was here, but it's gone because I gotta go back upstairs. So yeah, like I wish they brought back the old server tabs and whatnot, and consistent shit, because it makes it so much easier to hang out with mate. Like I get the other system means it's more likely to be able to join on to mates. You just gotta wait for the game to finish, and you'll instantly be with your mates. There's no ifs, no buts, no maybes. You are now playing with your mates. So it doesn't break. It's like, oh, I want it to go back to the old way. They make Battle.net without the Browser Alliance. I'm going to be controversial. The Browser Alliance wasn't the end of the world. It wasn't that bad. Like, I went back there and had a look. The browser's kind of fine. It did suck that it meant that the start time initially was a bit on the nose. If I go that man, it's going to be fine. Yes. I'm fine with that. And plastic's coming. Cool. Like, I was on Battle.net the other day, and it works fine. Like, it's fine. I'd be fine with just return to Battle.net. But yeah, overall, it's like you've got this weird thing where now you've suddenly got, especially with the new game mode that's come out, like the free-to-play one, which also has some things I want to talk about. Because you've got the free-to-play mode now, the Warzone-esque thing that's not Warzone. Everyone's like jumping away, so it's like basically, if I want to be a morning streamer, is where this is all going. I can't play games like Battlefield once they're not popular anymore, because it's going to be bot backfilling, and I can tell you there's going to be more than 60 Aussies playing Battlefield 6. But because there is no fucking server browser, you can't do it. And there is technically one in Portal, which Ken was referencing before. But the Portal one only references Portal modes. So you have to play people's custom servers, which might not track shit nice, which also have now got limitations on what you can do with bots. Like, you have to bite the bullet and start playing Portal modes. There is no official ones in the server browser that I'm aware of. I could be wrong on that. If there was like the server browser that is currently existing in Portal for actual live games, even if it threw out of the games and still shuffled shit afterwards, that would be a happy medium where you could choose where you go because you can see it's populated there. Just give us that. Like, if you can't build it so there's persistent shit anymore, I get it. But fuck you. And like, another reason is that is like, you're also at the whim of apparently EA on what kind of modes you can play. There was a lot of stink over... Oh, is this package... This packages and unpackages? Is that how this works? Yeah, so I have to package on one end and unpackage on the other. If I unpackage, it gives me the thing. It can package water? Nice. So yeah, like if... So the closed weapons and open weapons was a big thing. Like, people like, we want closed weapons because that's how it's always been. Like, regardless of what you think in it, it's like, they want it, let them have it. That's not the end of the world, to say. These split... Yeah. We'll go that way. It's not the end of the world to be like, oh, just give them that. Just give them that. It's fine. Let them have the closed and open weapons as a choice. That's fine. So with all the shenanigans that's been going on, one of the things that's disappeared is closed weapons conquest. That's just gone at the moment because they have control of the browser. And there's now no way to look in and go closed weapons conquest. Like, that's not an option you can tick. They've just decided this week we're not hosting that. Eat shit and cry. So it really just feels like you're at the mercy of Muppetry for whatever reason. I don't know. Yeah, there's no closed weapons, and yeah, there's like all this shit that's gone on. They also don't like some of the Portal stuff that was going on because people managed to basically make it so like, oh, I can get infinite levels because they haven't scaled things properly, and they're scared about people doing leveling exploits and stuff because they're probably going to try and monetize that. It's like, the more that game goes on, the more it kind of becomes clear that they've got an agenda in mind for how they want things to run. And the more it's like, well, that agenda sucks. There's not a good way to put it. It sucks. Like, get a better agenda. Like, it's been a thing in previous games where they had like, oh, here's a way to get your grenade stuff faster, and they just accept like there's like level packs that you can buy. So it's like, oh, I have just started Battlefield and I want to catch up to my friends. I can spend shekels to level up guns and stuff. That's been a thing for ages. And instead of just being a thing where it's like a quick add-in and they're like, oh yeah, we'll just get this for some extra evil shekels. Can I lock this? So I can nudge. Okay, so I can nudge it like that. No, that's not what I wanted. So, oh, I've got to press H and then nudge up. Oh, that's going to be annoying. Is lined up? It is telling me that's lined up. So it's like the H, H up, done. So I got to fucking H, age up, done. H, age up, done. Okay. So it's just like all sorts of things where it's like, okay, you've got this thing that was in a previous game. It was like a quick, probably a couple days worth of work, and you get some shekels back from it, and it probably pays off. But instead they're like, that is now like an important resource of ours. We cannot afford to lose this. If we lose this, the world is going to catch fire. We must make as much money from this as possible. It's like, no, you're not going to make any more. A lot of the, especially if you're going to do like a rolling release of all weapons and stuff, you're not going to make it, like everyone's going to just be like, good. There's plenty of guns in the game. You don't need to have fucking every gun that they come out with. I don't know. I feel like their whole model is going to break when they realize, or when they once again realize a lot of people have bought the game for Battlefield 6, not for their Warzone shit. It also leads me to another thing. I didn't know Warzone was going to be free. I keep calling it Warzone. Red Sec. Fucking, where are you guys putting hydrate? I've been yakking so much, my throat's done. So, didn't realize Red Sec was going to be free. Now, the problem with free means no money, which means no yakking for throat stuff. Yes. Water. Hydrate. That thing. You know what I mean. So the problem with Red Sec is being free is like, oh, it's accessible to everyone. Yay! No. I'm going to be a Debbie Down and be like, no, this is bad. Reason being is, and this is something that a lot of people have struggled with, but the thing with is they have put a lot of effort into making sure that anti-cheat is pretty strong in this game. Like, a lot of people I've had to talk with or help out to get the... come on. Here we go. Straight. You mean invalid pipe shape? Fuck you. H. Oh, because it's trying to fucking go to the world map. I see. That's very annoying. I feel like I'm really edging this story on because I keep getting distracted by the game. That's somebody's problem. I'm not sure whose. Is it actually getting stuff? Yes. Cool. Beauty. We're working. The problem that I find with it is there was all this anti-cheat stuff to the point where it's kernel level, and for people who haven't played, I think Warzone's maybe... Not Warzone. One of the Battle Royale games has done something similar. But because of all that shit, they've got to do a lot of work into anti-cheat. And because it's free, it means everyone's got infinite account access to technically do this. If you want to be a cheater, you don't have to fork over the fucking $100 for Battlefield to do it. You just have to fork over whatever it takes to make them not realize it's you again. Which could be VPN switching or just a new Steam account. Suddenly, the barrier for cheating risk has lost its money because there's now this free version. So all these people can now test cheaply how to hack the fucking game and cheat. So you've just reduced the budget requirement for these people to like get into your game and do fucking nasty shit. So now, because that budget requirement's gone, you're gonna have more cheaters, which means you're gonna have more people working on how to counter the cheats. Because obviously, if you leave the cheats running, people are gonna be sad. They're like, you cheated in my game's not fun anymore because this guy quick scoped me across the map. Like, so then they're gonna have to monetize more aggressively to counter that shit. Like, I think the Battle Royale mode is going to be what's going to sink the fucking ship somehow. And the cheating aspect could be it, because they will need the budget to constantly try and counter that if it becomes popular enough. Which it might very well do. Oh. Hang on. There we go. Of course there's a fuse blown as I'm getting close to fucking generating power again. So it's like, oh, fucking, okay, I guess we're doing this now. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I know all sorts of other companies have to deal with the fact the free game is free and whatnot, and that means they're going to have to work out how to deal with cheaters with the budget that they have. But like, I feel like they've just changed the balancing act from what they're probably used to be something that they might not be prepared for, because I don't think they've originally had free games with DICE, so it could be a problem. Why are you stuck in my base, you big voluminous piece of shite? I do feel like I'm with a lot of complaints of the Battlefield, but it's more like I really don't want it to fail. I really like the game. The core parts of it is good. It has the potential to be fantastic, just like 4 was a bit shit when it first came out, and it was a bit rough around the edges. And then they fixed a lot, and then it became just perfect.
Was that truly necessary?
Yes. Look at him. There's a big naughty goblin in the way. The game feels a bit different since Infinite, like vibe-wise. Yeah, like, because you got all the battle pass shit going on. And like right now, I couldn't give two shits about the battle pass because wait, hang on, isn't there's not a power switch. I don't need to do anything power-wise until I get the fuel generators on. I think that's what we work on now, is we build a new platform to get the fuel generators going. And then when we turn everything on, it should be sweet. Architecture. I think if we just build it out here a bit, do a fucking right hand turn and then... Oh, Bob my uncle. Yeah, the whole... It does feel a lot more like... back like when PUBG and stuff were... Well, not... I don't think it's fair to say PUBG. It kind of feels more like I've booted up Dota. The old Battle Pass has just come out and it's advertising for me to buy the Battle Pass all the time and shit like that. But worse. Like the fact that I think I still have to hit escape twice to close everything on boot. Because it's like telling me about the new game mode every time on boot and the fucking pass and all that shit. I don't know. It's excessive. Wait, where the fuck did that build? That's not where I wanted to build at all. it does feel like it's either aggressive for the sake of greed or aggressive for the sake of holy shit, we've done fucked up. And I'm a bit nervous as to which one it is. Yeah, let's just do it this size for now. Hour. Yo. Service is too uneven, you're too uneven. Get a organizational tower, lookout tower. Yeah. But we'll see where it goes. If the battle pass is still mostly just cosmetic and early weapon unlock, it can survive. Because not everyone's got the energy to grind it. It's also not linear. So what that means is the more that you play, the longer it is between levels. Like, it's not going to be like, if I play 10 minutes and get a level, I will always play 10 minutes and get a level. No, it's going to keep increasing. It'll be like 11 minutes, 12 minutes, 13, 14, 15, 16. Just, it keeps going up. So, there's a lot of people who are like, they were lively enough to be like, yes, if you level up a battle pass fully, you can buy the next one. Like, you can infinitely run the battle passes for free just by buying the first one, and I don't even think you need to have pro. That's a questionable statement. I don't think you need pro. Do that. I could be very wrong. Back up. Yeah, don't need pro. But the reason I say I don't think you need pro is depending on how fast pro makes it to level and what pro actually provides. Because it might just be a case. Because I think pro gives you... I think it just gives you early levels. I don't think it gives you better level scaling. So it just... You skip some of the easy levels. And then the scaling just means you're fucked anyway. Yeah. Overall, I get the battle pass leveling system sucks. It is just cosmetic, so it's not as scary. Well, it is cosmetic and only weapons. If it was like you could never get this weapon, I'd be like frothing and scared. But it's like now you get like a 10%. I still think like 10% is not enough because the fact that it's not linear means it's going to shit the bed at some point, and shit, it's shitting bedtime. Can I put these on the pipe? Cool. Really change that into a TP so I can walk under here. Yeah, I don't know. It's a scary time. Not to mention all the other shit's going on in the world to make it even scarier, but that's... I hear about video games. I hear a bitch about video games and be like, they're taking away my freaking thing that I wanted, you bitches. That's right. I did experience the hell that is the problem that's being faced at the moment. Okay, that's hooked up. How do I explain this? In the core gameplay, like the normal mode, if you tag a thing as a... Okay, so that's all just going to start running. Oh, that looks cool. If you tag a jet, and with certain rocket types, you cannot be untagged and you cannot dodge rockets. Oh wow, these shit out power. So there's like a whole thing where like if you're in tanks or helicopters or anything, you can straight up just get fucked if there's people running the right setup in the game. There is no counter play. It is just suck shit, you're dead. The game. I think it's a little bit niche enough that people weren't using it, but I finally started running into games that last night on Operation Firestorm where people were straight up just abusing it. It's like, yep, cool, it's a thing. And then there's also abuse with hammers and stuff to make yourself airborne, and I don't know. It's wild. Anyway. With this, we have huge power. Actually, how much are these consuming? 20 per minute. Is that all? Because these are producing 40 per minute. So one of these runs 2 of those. Holy shit. Capacity is above fucking... Well, capacity's a bit wonky because of the coal power we've made over the other side. This is pretty cool. I don't have Zoop on. Why did it zoop up, motherfucker? Yeah. I hope for the good health of the game. I am just nervous that the devs are not. Or the execs don't know what good health of the game means. Because you could still do all the level up pushes and stuff. Oh shit, I've got ads starting in 60. That flew by. Well, I will be back. Hang on. God, that's a loud area. Let's get rid of this. 60 minutes? Yeah, it's every 60 minutes. I don't know. I just got really distracted by all the yakking, but now it kind of explains why my throat's sore. There has been a lot of yakking over a fucking hour. I think I will make another coffee. So, hydrate, that's not fucking... No. There's your fucking coffee. Coffee? Sip. Sip. Where are we? Is this... And I'm back. What an update. I've got a cat on my lap. Purring. Which also reminds me that I didn't get the fucking cat cam set up after all this time. Gotta find the little Oki legs to strap it up somewhere. Sneezy. Yeah, she's sneezing. Fuck, what is it doing? Power's set up. We've done that. We've got fuel going in there, which means... I just do this. And does that mean I can do... packaged fuel? So what happens if I burn this? Oh, look how efficient this is. Much better. I can get high enough to hurt my leg. Okay, but if I burn that, do I get the package fuel in my pockets? No! We burn the fuel thing. So I was concerned that we would have to deal with the fucking little packages and things if I burn them in my pockets. But that's not going to be the case. Wunderbar. Do I just leave I should probably put some nice construction shit under here before I leave this. But listening to Tom Cardy did remind me of two things that's happened in life. One, that song that we were just playing, the one about fucking for mankind, repopulate for mankind, I should say, instead of fucking. It's for a very good cause. I forgot that was because I've got this whole thing set up now where everything that I download will automatically sync to my phone, and then I also copy paste Tom Cardy stuff to a specific folder for streams. Keep it, it goes to my phone. Now Tom Cardy stuff every now and then it's fine. It's it's great. Like Tom, it's good shit. Everyone likes it. I had a female friend in the car with me, and that song came on. It wasn't like loud, but it was like just in the background. And yeah. When both of us kind of realized at the same time what the fucking song was, it was like looking at each other being like, this is a song. I don't know. There's just this awkward moment of looking at each other being like, oh, it's a song about repopulating. Oh. Well, not all. It was fucking stupid. But yeah, that was the sidetrack to the main one that I found out. When I was switching over to the new system for listening to music, aka I don't have Spotify anymore, I also need to change off VLC Media Player because it doesn't work. It doesn't like to interact with Windows as nice as it could, which is fine. Doesn't need to. Change that back. So there was one VOD that I did where I didn't have the audio going properly, so I had to hide it from Twitch. And I've recently remembered to upload VODs. So I've got a whole stack of those queued up to the one for my birthday. That should be coming out each night. Not that it really matters because I don't think anyone really needs them at the moment, but it's something I do. And the YouTube editor, if you don't have it live to go to everyone, because I had like queued to go out at a certain time, it's really handy because it tells you straight away if somebody's copyright claimed the songs. And because of that VOD that was still up, it said Tom Cardy has copyright claim in all these. Fair enough, it's his fucking music. But it also said Tom Cardy lets anyone use his shit. I just kind of sat there for a moment being like, he fucking does? So that's a little handy dandy thing to know, is that you can technically have Tom's stuff on and he won't mind, which could be handy for doing streams in YouTube, but also it feels a bit ick. Because like that's one of the reasons that the first reason I don't dual stream to YouTube is because I don't really have a channel that's running, but I might do later. I need to have a look, see what the best way to do all that kind of stuff is. But yeah, the other thing is like my system with using music in the thing, like I'd have to have it straight up muted on YouTube because YouTube is I believe YouTube would be much faster and I'd just get my channel strike the fuck out immediately. Right. So, factory's over there. We're gonna need this shit to go over there at some point. Yeah, how full is this tank? Because when this tank runs out, the power turns off. Ooh, shit. We're gonna need to start using this. There it goes. Well, that's a fun little problem. We do have splitters here that we could manipulate to do what we want to do. Hang on. logistics. I've seen priority mergers. Let's go check out the lab. Because if there's a priority splitter, that could be quite handy for us. Because basically we need a way to make sure we use up those materials. One way to do it is have them all go to a fucking big old factory and, you know, actually use them. But until that point, we don't really have a use for them. Oh, wait. Do I just put some crates on the end? Call that a day. But if there's a priority splitter, we could make it so that it goes to the fix-it ticketing booth system just to keep everything happy until we get things running. I should probably also add more tanks to store that fuel, so it's less of a problem straight off the bat. Let's grab a handful of these because I need a few. And grab some frame. That should be enough frame. So that should be everything but the engine motors. God, it's been a long time since I built the... I really got to get this cat cam up. Anyway. Where would it be? It would have been here. Organization. Management. No, it might have been research. Our drive has been completed. Ah, different recipes for miners and shit. Yeah. Is it here? New shop products. Zip lines. Ooh. There's something wacky that we did research, which gave us the stuff that splits. And it might have been quartz. Gave us Explorer, gave us the priority merger. So it's not going to be a thing. Oh yeah, we had all this stuff with quartz that we never fucking got anywhere with. And saying that, we do have a lot of quick wire, so we could start whacking that in here. Meteranium. Oh, it requires the fucking melted shit, not the quick wire. Oops. Well, let's go up and get that. Yeah. What I think I'll do instead is I'll just whack some chests at the end of that line. And in the chest contents until we're ready to go. What's up here? Is up here. Ding, 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 ding. Pardon me. Oh. Okay, important update. Susie has conked the fuck out. Like she is sideways, head out. I really need to get this camera running and work out how to do it nicely. I think that'll be this afternoon's thing. I think the 3 things I'm going to try and do today is 1, I'm going to try and finish short. 2, work out where to put it. Let's make it 4 things. Let me make my to-do list. New one. Finish a short. Work out if what channel to use it on. CM and jobs. I should get some more jobs done. As in job applications. I did realize though, I'm going to be setting up the snoozy cam and it's going to get into summer and then she's not going to want to snuggle. Going to be fucking roasting on my legs. The poor dear. I needed that for the lab. Hello. Atranium. Wait. I needed the ore? Fuck me. That's a wee bit tedious. I needed the ore, then I needed the brick to do all the research fees. Instead of just, hey, I've gotten to the point of my research where I'm actually just making all that already. Like, what? I wonder if that's just because I've shortcutted shit. That's annoying. Lots of wandering around. There you go. I like that the whole factory is just bone silent as well because I haven't bothered to turn the power back on. So, I should be producing less power shortly because this whole setup's going to start turning off. Something, Susie, that's probably also helpful for her is because the way she sits in my lap, probably fantastic for posture. Get out of here.
Milestone reached. Manufacturers can receive up to 4 inputs for the production of complex parts, such as computers and heavy modular frames, but most importantly the 2 new project parts. The modular engine and adaptive control unit are essential for the development of Phase 3 of Project Assembly. You are making good progress. The future is starting to look bright.
Thank you.
Research completed. Caterium ingot recipe unlocked.
I already had
New
that.
Caterium research available.
I feel like it should just skip this part.
Research completed. Quickwire recipe unlocked. New Caterium research available.
It also said that there's more shop stuff unlocked. I wonder if it's these lights. Pretty grouped though. Caterium. Let's keep looking in here. What do I need? Need a shitload of quickwire for you. Powerful Mark
New
II.
Caterium research options available. Congratulations on finding this metal. Many Fix-It initiatives will benefit from Caterium's applicability in advanced engineering. Also, it is probably not sentient, and so unlikely to feel pain as we exploit it.
Oh. Lovely.
Power Pole Mark II unlocked. This provides additional power connections compared to the Power Pole Mark I.
Ah.
Zipline unlocked. When equipped, the zipline facilitates travel along power lines, regardless of whether the line is powered.
There it is.
Based on previous Pioneer events, Fix-It recommends not using ziplines during thunderstorms and typhoons, or while drinking coffee.
Which I might. Okay, so we need to turn everything back on to continue this. But it has the splitter that I was talking about. Oh, fuck, because power's out. I can't jump up. Oh, no. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let me through the tubes. Yes! Okay. That would let me do that merger trick that I was thinking about. But I still might just do some chests here to begin with. Gotta take a while to fall sometimes. Doom, doom, doom. There it goes. Got fuel in the tanks though, so I'm not sure. Can I put another? Splitters on these. And go organization, storage container. Wait, no, let's not do that. There's a better idea. Just move the fucking dimensional storage out a little bit more and put the container before it. There we go. Then dimensional. Then dimensional. That should flood the shit out of these. Look at him go. So then if we crank the power, all of these should work and give me some fuel. They all seem to be on. Please. Oh god, please. I do love that capacity just shits the fucking bed. While fuel is not there. Oh, because we're waiting on these guys to make more. Wait, hang on. That's pretty full. You're not heaps full. Come on. Like, are these guys all full? Not really. Do I need to whack a cheeky beaky pump on the bottom of this? Oh, I love having this constant problem of fucking electricity and working out how to balance. It's lovely. Oh, tasty, tasty, tasty. Hopefully I put that the right way. Double check. Yes. I feel like once this gets running, it should be fine. Capacity's holding a little bit better. In fact, it's going back up. And it's back down. All these mega things that fuck you. I looked away and it died. Oh, the lines are going back up. feels like... I don't know. It's anyone who's played Factorio, this feels like Gleb. Gleb? The fucking planet where you've got to deal with all the nutrients and shit to balance everything. Happy days. Like, this feels like that, where it's like... It's going to take a couple rounds to get started, but once it does, it should be fine. Yeah, Gleb. Like, we're getting there. Come on. Is it you that's running out? No, you've still got a decent bit in there. So I just put a power slug in all these and crank it so it back feels. Like, I know that the pipes are limited to the speed. Like, look at that line. When it's actually fucking working, we're laughing. Is there a button in these to... I can take all, but then I have to bin it myself. Maybe it's not going to work because it is doing the consistent thing where it just falls off and dies. Is this going up or down? Going up. Now, is this going up or down? 31, 32, 33. No, it's all going up. So it should stay on now. Just have to fucking try and solve when I run into a problem with these. The problem being I'm not fucking using them. Oh, lordy. I just pipe these into a fucking shop until further notice. I feel like that's what I do. And what's this? This is a merger. I don't think that's gonna work. Can I get both these out? Yes, I can. Alright. What do you mean the belt is too steep? Default. We can get both these out. Let's do special think. Until we work out what the fuck to do with you guys. Because it is a balancing act. Fuck me. And over there you go. There we go. To the sink that they go, so we have power for infinitum. Until I build what I need to build over there. Which also... I should technically have everything to build a manufacturer. Holy shit, that's huge. Holy shit, I got an achievement. Right. Okay, so we can build the same fluctuator. Oh, look at all the things we could build. Gas filters. I don't think we've got a reliable way to build fabric yet. Crystal oscillator, we could do that. Then fluctuator, don't really need to. Computers. Okay. Heavy modular frame. Oh shit, my dick. So remember that big fuck off factory that we've got building just engines? Oh, this is gonna take us a fucking while. Like, we're gonna need smart plates built again. And we are building smart plates over there, but holy shit, okay. So you just need the rubber and you need the smart plates, so you just need the rubber from that. But I don't know, what do you need? You've got all that. So I think the first thing we need to do is work out how to build those chips, if we can. But, oh no, we can. Circuits. So it's copper and that. Right. I'm wondering if I'm going to have to build a fucking train station. Because in this place, I'm pretty much using all the nodes that I'm aware of. I'm wondering if I should find a new area to start building it, to then bring it back to the space elevator. Because the issue that I'm seeing is I've used all the nodes here for stuff, and I could technically crank them and expand them and whatnot. I'll have a look-see, because there might be one more node. But this is kind of all filling my backpack with shit. So if I build a train station somewhere nice and start the factories for the two new bits, ship everything over, I think that's going to be the way to do it. That kind of does kill my idea of trucking everything to there for now. I might be train stationing it instead. So, I think let's head back. I've got good fuel as well, so driving the car's not going to be too bad. Find a spot with lots of nodes. Because I think we need copper and iron. Oh, there's a lot that way. Okay. We do the same for iron? Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. Hello, Slug. I heard you. Get into my pockets. Yes, I think what we do is we're gonna build a fucking new factory and train that new shit over. Get the plastic I will train to the new factory. And then we'll build another one of these tubes to help get between, or just use trains, we'll see. Start putting shit in bin that I don't need to hold in my hands. Don't need that anymore. Did that go around me? That's very nice of it. I will say, the fact that I can just pull shit into my pockets, fantastic. Also, if trains are the game, we should probably start grabbing the things and putting it into the research. As we remember to. So let's do that. Susie is the snuggliest, and I am aware that I'm telling this as you cannot see. She's just... Yeah, part of the thing that's like, I think I was talking before, like, it's gonna get warmer. She might not be as snuggly once I get this set up. But also, I was planning on putting my old firefighter pants on whenever I do it, just because, you know, it's part of the fucking fit. That my second character had. Like, you know, emerald. But also, I have to be fucking wearing those every morning? Oh god. I also just had a thought. I'm gonna have to fucking hand wash those little bastards as well. Hang on. Get rid of the coal. Put that in. And bin the coal. I don't need the coal in my pockets. And grab some more so I actually can fly. What's that for? No, we want the coal one. How did I get it wedged? What? Fucking hell. We have to do it for mankind. Repopulate. I do think I'm going to have to stop at the 3 hour mark because I'm suddenly discovering I have a giant poo ready and docked. The coffee is doing its magical work. I'm gonna leave. Give you belly. Populate, repopulate. Let's jump down the hill. Then put the cart back down. Is that really the one that had all the nodes? There was one before that said it had heaps of nodes. Oh, but that was scanned from the other place. I'm now concerned I'm going to go all the way over here. Ah, there they are. Okay. Hey, dog. Oh, fucking... Fucking hell. Cannot drive straight. Oh, I swear if they're up there, I'm gonna vomit in someone's mouth. Not my own. No, there's a crashed ship here. Oh, you're a big boy. Hello. Hello. I will say, with all the jumping and jetpacks and stuff, it makes it a bit easier to deal with the native wildlife. Hey, there we go. Indeed. Flying through the air like a slug. Oh, there's more. But wait, there's more. I do forget to keep making some healing. That's on me. There we go. Needs 120 watts. Well, I can fix that later. Where was the copper? Oh, I don't fucking drive. Oh, it is up there, isn't it? Well, while I'm bitching about that, because the area kind of looks nice to start building at, some iron around. There is a whole lot. Okay. So we could work up there. Do 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 do. Being mean. Stop being mean. Okay, that's an iron node. That's not ore. Okay. Come on, give us up. There we go. So, if it is up here, what button is it? There's iron nodes there, scattered around here. Is this really only 2 copper? I mean, that should be enough. But, sorry, what I was saying is, because this is up here, this makes it a bit easier, because I was a bit worried about having to train stuff up and down. The only downside is, I was kind of hoping to build a different biome for shits and giggles, but it's not the way. Where are we? This is probably also the furthest out. That's fine. Right. I am dozing. Pause there and hit end stream because actually, let's just check. Yeah, I'm too lazy. We'll call it a birthday gift to myself to not fucking look up someone to raid. So, on that note, thank you kindly to all those lurked, all those that chatted, all those that did emotes for my cat. I will say, my cat emotes. I found out before I go. I found out there's like so many people are actually fucking using Susie emotes around, which is amazing. It's great. So keep doing that. But anyway, I do need to stop because I need